Hello friends, welcome back to the RC News. Got many RTRs to show you today and a wee little servo. So let's get into it. Alright, first up we have the Hobby Plus Arctos 6x6 hauler. It's built on the Hobby Plus CR18 platform, so you know it's pretty known. A lot of parts out there available, and this guy's no exception. It looks like it's got a flatbed with a winch on it. You can pull your mini crawler up on there and haul it. It's got side folding rails on the flatbed as well. And pretty nice little unit. It looks like it's upgraded slightly from the original CR18. It looks like this one has shocks that have oil in them, which was kind of a fail on the old one. These new rims that they've thrown on it to accommodate the 6x6 look. It comes in blue and yellow, and it looks like the lights are all functioning. Servo on axle with portals. Pretty proven drivetrain. It looks like they've updated the drivetrain a little bit. The old one had some pretty brutal plastic gears. This thing looks pretty cool. So far in the reviews, it looks like it's pretty capable, being 6 wheels driving. It should be, even for a little mini crawler. There it is, all loaded up. Yeah, so kind of a neat addition to the mini world with a hauler. I know there's a couple things out there available, but you know, at $200, this is pretty neat. And lots of upgrades. You can get some alloy wheels for it. You can get some alloy shocks, and you know, some brass. Upgrade it a little bit, make it even more capable. So that's pretty cool. You know, I definitely would think of getting one of these if I was the kind of person that liked to, you know, cruise around at the crawler comps with my mini rig on the back, flex a little bit. But yeah, anyway, $200, pretty good. Check it out. So yeah, that's the Hobby Plus Arctos. Pretty neat. This one's pretty cool, but also slightly annoying. Why don't you just come out with a TC 7.3 or TC 8 associated? No, really. So they come out with their old TC 7.2 touring car. If you're into touring car racing, you'll know that this car was the last touring car that Associated did. And they were quite competitive in touring car racing, but I'm not sure why they stopped. It would be amazing if they just came out with, you know, the new version. Instead, they released the clear version of the old car. So if you're a touring car fan and you want the last version in clear form, you could pick this up. Personally, I think people are going to maybe run it. I don't know. But, you know, the clear version, I'm not sure if the plastics are as strong. Anyway, you know, just come out with a new one, please. This is kind of a tease. Anyway. Oh man, Axel came out with a little Lexus. So they brover landed this 124 scale SCX 24, and it has a lot of cool licensed stuff on it. It has licensed bumpers, it has licensed wheels, and of course a very detailed licensed body, even with the little license plate on there. Many licenses. So comes in white, comes in black, comes in silver, your typical SCX 24, so you can't go wrong. Stable platform. I think this one, the newer one, has oil-filled shocks too, so yeah. And like I said, it has some official licensing on the rims and the bumpers with the whole brover landing kit. I think it looks awesome. The front lights work, the whole stance of it's super nice. It looks the way anybody who has taken one of these GX 470s, which is essentially a Land Cruiser underneath. Very capable vehicle. If you see a GX 470 on the street, just know that it's pretty capable off-road vehicle. Mind all that skirting that you see around it. And this one, clearly they've taken care of that by throwing on, you know, some overlanding or some actual wheeling bumpers. So it looks pretty cool. I definitely want to get one of these. I have not purchased a SCX 24. Reefs has come out with a 49 SubMicro servo. Pretty excited about this. $85 Canadian, probably around 60 US. It is a pretty cool little servo. SubMicro, I'm thinking this might even fit in some of the GL racing and other 128 scale micro drift cars. It also comes with an adapter cable to go from the micro car receivers, I believe it's PH 2.0, up to a regular receiver 110 scale and bigger. So that's kind of handy. That little cable there is worth some money itself. So nice addition. Thanks, Reef. And it looks like it's typical Reef's quality. It looks like it's waterproof. Looks like you can use it as a little winch servo for a micro project. Pretty awesome. I'm very happy that he has come out with this. 8 millimeters tall, super tiny. Pretty good. Redcats released a 71 Buick Riviera body. It's a Lexan body. You could use it on a lowrider. There's what a 71 Riviera looks like in a 1x1 full-size form. That's the SS version, slightly lowered. More importantly, random picture off the internet. I'm pretty sure Ken on the far right built the car. Bill on the far left did with the engine, and Stan in the middle, brother of Bill. Beautiful car. Now you can get a mini, not a mini, a 110 scale Lexan version for your RC car, not a servo, that thing there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. $55.99 American, Lexan body. You could throw it on a drift car, a drift Riviera. Mini Max from Traxxas is coming out. The Mini Max looks to be pretty mini. It looks to be about 8-inch wheelbase, 9 and a bit wide, and about 6 inches tall, so pretty small. 32 pitch gears, typical Traxxas quality. I don't know why I mentioned the gear pitch there, I just saw it. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. If you wanted a bashing little rig that you could rip through water, make it ridiculously fast with a brushless motor, and pretty much take it anywhere. Skate parks, backflips at the pump track. Many upgradable parts will come, typically from Traxxas. It's just never ending. And parts availability. I'm talking about Traxxas. Everybody knows who's into RC. If you get one, it's going to have ample part support and never ending upgrades. And they're super fun. Kyosho has what looks like an Ultima Sand Scorcher buggy thing that they've done based on their Ultima platform. Pretty neat. Some wider front tires, a dune buggy body. I've got this in Japanese, so I can't understand anything. Here we go, English. Yes, so the Ultima buggy kit with a dune buggy body. How can you go wrong? It's kind of got that 90s, 80s kind of vibe to it. I love it. If you ever buy one though, make sure you get some spare front arms and some knuckles and stuff. Just, you know, parts availability later on so you can keep the thing going. But yeah, you couldn't go wrong with the Kyosho kit. If you've never had one before, check this thing out. Tamiya has come out with this new Supra on a TTO2 chassis. It's really about the body on this one. It's cool that Tamiya's got the new Supra available. I hope the body becomes available on its own. I'm sure it will as a kit. This one comes with the, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Enos Cup Series graphic. This is the Enos sponsored car. So yeah, it's essentially really about the body on this. It's nice to see that we could now get a new school Supra for potentially spec class racing. And it'll fit on basically any touring car, 190 width. All right, you made it to the end. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Channel's slowly growing. I really appreciate everybody who is subscribing. YouTube makes it really hard to get ahead. So I need 1,000 subscribers. So anybody, tell your friends if you like my content. Please come back. Thank you.